Everybody predict Miami or VTech. Never hear about Carolina. And that's all right. That's what we like. And there hasn't been so much talk about this football team. That's also what I like. I like being the guy that's going to sneak up on people and shock the world. And like I say, anybody from the coast can win, not just VTech or Miami. And I'm excited that people think that.
But Georgia Tech, though, they're kind of the favorite. You guys had a pretty special battle.
Yeah, we played them very well. Came out with a win, but like I say, it's all about VTech, Miami, and Georgia Tech, and nobody's worried about that blue. But just wait, it's coming.
Well, Chris, what are some of the stats that Montreal kind of looks at to qualify how good the offense does in a different game?
Turnovers, less turnovers, and penalties. If we don't turn the ball over, fumbles, interceptions, we're 100% ball security, and we don't have holding penalties or false start penalties, we won every game. In those 6 games we won, we didn't turn the ball over and we had less penalties. When we lost 7, we had majority of turnovers, interceptions, fumbles, false starts, guys not on the right page. When we come out and we're playing our game, smart, fast, and physical, 100% ball security, we're great.
Just because kind of general question. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of the program as well as these guys. Success, strengths, and weaknesses. Heading into the season.
Well, I don't think there's no weakness in the offensive line. It was just more of last year, everybody's just young. We had a lot of young guys, so now that we have guys that's get more game experience, and everybody knows they have Landon Turner, who's going to push him to be great, and just having Landon on the offense side, on the offensive line, who's going to help those guys out. That's right. That means I'm less on the ground this year. I won't be picking the grass out of my face mask, so that's a plus. And he's going to have my back. He's been having my back for the last 5 years we've been together, and it's been awesome. He's going to compete. He's going to push those guys to be great, and that's just what Landon does. He's going to do what he needs to do.
You guys keep track how many times the quarterback is hit?
Yes, I think I was sacked the most.
How many times were you hit last year?
Oh, to be honest, I don't know, but I can check that for you.
It was close to the Georgia Tech game we're talking about?
Yeah.
Was it like in the 30 range?
Yeah. It was a lot of beats last year.
What's the talking point there? I know Fedora has been quoted before saying there's a sack in his offense, it's on the quarterback.
Yep. That's true. That's for us.
Obviously, the way last year went, I know offensive line struggles. You're not going to say they have struggles.
Well, I mean,
but how much of that was you? How much of that was
there's times that, like I say, I could have threw the ball out of bounds. First, it's 2nd and 10, throw it out of bounds instead of taking the sack. Or there's times that my drop, as far as my drop is like I'm dropping towards the tackle instead of dropping at 6 o'clock. So there's times that I could have just dropped at 6 o'clock, step up in the pocket, instead of dropping 7 o'clock and then running into the tackle and just making the tackle get pushed inside.
So like the Virginia Tech game, first, second play of the game.
Well,
who was that on?
I can't.
I
don't know on that one. I still watch that one to this day. That was not on me. I know that for a fact.
Tell us that our practices are hard
Hey, Kendall Fuller talked about that yesterday. He said if y'all would have hit that play, it was over for right there. And we've been saying that for the last year now. If we'd have made that completion touchdown, it was over.
Marquise, after talking with you about this earlier, the chemistry stuff, chemistry,
he did hit a lot.
So the season ends last year. Ryan says a bunch of stuff about lying in the division. You might have alluded to that. Some other guys did. What did you do in the weeks after maybe the season? Did guys just get away from each other, or how did you all try to kind of?
Well, we got a break before we came back to school. So I mean that got away from all the seniors that graduated and guys that wasn't buying in. So we got that break. Everybody's excited to be back at school. Everybody's excited to see each other. I mean, once you keep seeing each other each day, that gets annoying sometimes with players. I mean, but we came together as one. We got a leadership group. Me, Jeff Shopner, Shaquille, Mitch is also in it. Quinn Shad, Bug Howard, Kennedy. We all as a leadership group. We come together and we write down the problems that's happening on our team, and we're going to fix those problems. And if those problems are not getting fixed, then we go to coach to help us fix them. And then he started to go for consequences from there. So we just had to get away from each other. Everybody just wanted to buy in. We needed to get better bonding time and everybody to come closer with each other.
Was it all? I mean, a lot of talk about the seniors and those guys being gone, and that solves a lot of it. But was that it, or was there more to it?
It was more to just seniors. It was a lot of guys that just didn't buy into what we needed to do to win football games. And now everybody's getting either you buy in or Coach Fedora's going to send you home. And he's not playing. He wants to win games, and we all want to win games. We don't want to go 6-7. I don't want to go 6-7.
There's been some speculation that part of the rift is a result of the guys that Butch Davis recruited years and years and years ago. And obviously, Fedora's guys, I think that's part of the issue.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm still here, Jeff's still here, and we Butch Davis guys. So, you know, Butch Davis recruited us, and, you know, it doesn't matter who you was recruited by that. You know, it's just, you speak for your own actions. Like me, I'm not going out here doing whatever I want to do. You know, regardless of who's my head coach, I'm sure that I can go out to a club and just act on my best behavior. I'm not going to go out and do something silly just because Butch Davis is my head coach. You know, what he used to do at Miami and things like that. You know, so I comes down. It's just knowing your surroundings and knowing what you need to do and being more careful.
Virginia thinks that TJ Thorpe is going to be one of their best weapons this year. I know he's on the other side now, but can you talk about how dangerous he is when he's healthy?
Man, he's when he's healthy, but if you look at TJ now, he's maybe 215 with us. He's maybe 195, 200. And that's how he played freshman year at Carolina. And I'm sad that he got away from us because he's going to be a guy that's going to shock a lot of people this year. He's an outstanding player, and I had him as my roommate. That's my closest. That's one of my best friends, and we're always going to be best friends. He's excited to come back into Keenan. He's not going to get the win, but he thinks he's going to perform to the best of his ability, and I hope he does. But he's just not going to win this game. And I'm excited to see him perform and excited to see what he do at UVA. And like you said, every guy at UVA is excited to have him there. And, you know, and that's one of my losses that I had. That was one of my best friends. He's going to do great things at UVA.
What makes him so dangerous?
He can catch the ball, and he's also one of the best special teams guys in the country. He can punt return, kick return. He can do it all, man. He can jet sweep, you know, put him in open space, man. It's just so many things you can do with TJ Thorpe. It's unbelievable. And UVA showed that in the spring game. They gave him a jet sweep. He punt return, he kick return, and he ended up 150 all-purpose yards in the spring game and a touchdown. I mean, he's ready. He's ready to go, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do against UCLA first game.
Yeah.